From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Lumen Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down by injury for the It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38-yard line. Ready.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards, and back-to-back 1st downs. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Falcons.
They'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
19, shot. Ready.
Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
McManus's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on.
The first carry for the Spartans. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 23.
On play action, Milroe. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That pass play good for 22. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action, it's Milroe. That's to Gray, open on the left side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 46. Here's second down and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This one complete right side to Harris. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Third and 6.
Come on.
Throwing now from the gun. That's left side to Tucker. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
6 yards.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Motion man is Harris. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Falcons
Harris, the man in motion.
70. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 10, Seahawks nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And once again, he loses the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, a loose football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, it's Milroe. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he gets that to Hardman. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play for Seattle to gain a 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a give to Walker, running right. And the Seahawks are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's another Seahawks.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Ready?
They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown Seahawks. That is first touchdown this year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one taken at the 7.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitt. And he's down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man downfield, that's London. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
39-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. Out wide, that's Robinson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 670 Timberwolves. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. That's into the hands of Harris. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Falcons go first down.
They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Seahawks will take over at their own 15.
The first down pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory past midfield. A big play for Seattle. An even 40 yards.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 5-yard
Get it.
line.
Let's go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Motion man
60
is
Bison.
Harris.
60 Bison. Let go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Atlanta. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid. My first NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I'd go right back to him.
Seahawks 7. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Back. Gotta be lying.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. Moving outside the pocket, and that ball incomplete over the middle. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense. First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw,
and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. That his second TD catch of the season. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
31. Seahawks 7. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air, it's Milroe. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
the offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Ready, go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now, faking the give. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Tried to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Leonard Williams. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. McManus's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play action. He'll set up to throw. The right side to Olave. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this quarter. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. 2nd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Okay,
another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Harris, the man in motion. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Here we go, Shaggy. Check out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second and 21 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
That's deep for Olave. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Ready, ready.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
Come on.
You never want to lose yards on first down.
In trouble, and down he goes. Leonard Williams. His second sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he'll place forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground, and he's got to have it moments, and they come through. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Pat to 60. Pat to
Pitts
60.
is the man in motion. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It's third down and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This caught.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal.
Ready?
They'll try to run. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Falcons stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jalen Walker. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game. Number 4 on the season. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Here we go, shot.
1st down, Atlanta.
Viking 18.